she also has a Mars in Leo. Layla Ali has a Mars in Leo. Mars in Leo. You see how excited I am? You can see I've done my research in it. Who else got a Mars in Leo? Maya's got a Mars in Leo. Little Kim's got a Mars in Leo. Like Mars and Leo individuals, they are so passionate. One of my sisters got a Mars in Leo, and she's an actress. And these people are made for the stage. And she used to do track and field. And she was, I believe if she pursued it, she could have been an athlete. She could have done the Olympics. You know, Mars in Leo individuals, they are athletes. They are athletes, and they tend to have great bodies as well. And I feel like they're great dancers. They're great. They can move, and they got a lot of strength, stamina. They got a commanding presence. Like my sister, she's got like a commanding presence. You may want to go and check her out. She's got an astrology channel called Beyond Astro K. I'll say that again, Beyond Astro K. I'm going to probably highlight it when you guys are watching this. But go and check her out. She's good. She's really, really good. Her channel's amazing. And yeah, I just feel like you just have this powerful presence. A lot of people are drawn to you. You got the sparkly aura. I remember once when I was having a party for my children, my sister came actually. She came a bit late. And then one of my friends said, "Oh, who's that?" I said, "Oh, that's my sister." She goes, "I don't know. There's something about her. Like, it's like she's famous or something." And she's got that star quality in buckets, you know. She came late. She was wearing like high boots, mini dress, mini skirt, whatever. She looked banging, right? And she definitely had star quality. And Mars and Leo individuals do have star quality. And again, they have a lot of presence. They do command a lot of attention. Even if they're not saying anything, you can just sense that this person is in the public eye. Are they a singer? Are they a dancer? Are they an athlete? Who are they? Okay. And they're great performers if they are artists. Okay, so we got Virgo. You have a strong work ethic and are able to manage many projects at once. When frustrated, you can become highly critical and exhibit perfectionism. So yeah, you have a lot of stamina. And when you work very diligently. And people can become a little bit intimidated but intrigued by your work ethic, and it makes them up their game as well. Okay, you could also be a Libra. What can I say? Libras are charming, Libras are graceful, Libras are poised, they're the peacemakers, they're optimistic, they are, you know, great at art, extremely attractive. Some of you could, well, I believe that these are like our great grandparents this time, but you have that Neptunian energy about you. And you could be a Cancerian, a Leo, or a Virgo. You could be very mystical. You could look very magical. Or you have that ability to create magic, to bring magic into fruition. You know? Some of you could have Jupiter in Aries, Taurus, or Gemini. And you'll find the most luck when you take the lead and make your opportunities manifest. You could be an Aquarius, so you could be an innovator. You are independent, you are social, you are outgoing, self-reliant, very independent, eccentric. You enjoy inventing new stuff, socializing, and sports. Some of you could be a Leo, very charismatic, very flamboyant, very heart-centered, very optimistic, bright, bubbly. And some of you are very mysterious. You know, we've got 12th house energy, Piscean energy. So some of you could be a Pisces. So you could be quite secretive and people find you to be a mystery. Again, some of you can have a Mercury in Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So if you've got Mercury in Libra, you may have a beautiful speaking voice and you are very intelligent as well. Mercury in Scorpio, highly psychic. You can penetrate through individuals, their thoughts, their feelings. Mercury in Sag, you have that ability to just say it how it is, you know. You can get like downloads from spirit, and people may see you as a philosopher, as a spiritual guru, as a leader. You're very open-minded and you have a broad knowledge. You may like to read books and you may like to teach. Some of you could be teachers. So we got Venus Venus is the planet that rules Taurus and Libra. So you are very eloquent, very graceful, very charming. You have great social skills. And some of you can have a Venus in Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. So if you do, then if you have a Venus in Capricorn, you take slow and steady steps towards building a lasting bond. So you do believe in marriage, and you do like things that are very traditional. You know, you're very invested in family, creating a legacy. This is extremely attractive. If you got a Venus in Aquarius, then you could have differences in regards to what your family would expect you to go after in regards to relationships. So you don't mind dating outside of your race. You like people that are eccentric, original, and different. And you are accepting to all. You value your space, but love connecting with people uniquely. You may also see love primarily as friendship. So in a relationship, your relationship has to be like a friendship, and you need your own space. But this is so intriguing to people. It's like, especially if you're dealing with someone that likes their own space too. Like, you're the type of person that you're not a clinger. So this is very attractive. And you're the type of person that doesn't mind if your partner has their own place, because you are that way inclined too. You know, it works. It works. So even if you're married, right, you wouldn't mind if your partner has their own flat and you have your own flat. Some people may find that weird, but it will work for you. So you'll miss your partner, and you like to confide in your partner and just be very playful, and you tend to date people that are eccentric, unique, different from you. You know, you like to learn from your partner as well. Pisces, okay. You consider it your mission to experience love spiritually and express your emotions artistically. So you're very dreamy, very romantic. And they say that Venus is exalted in Pisces, but you are somebody that really takes love seriously. And when you're in a connection with your person just feels like, am I living in a fantasy? Am I living in a fairy tale? Like, you have that ability to make your partner's dream become a reality. I've never dated a Venus in Pisces, but I can tap into the energy and feel like you're the type of person that will write out a poem and put it in a card and leave petals leading to the bathroom where there's a nice bath with candles around the bath and, you know, petals in the bath. You're very, very romantic, very cute. You know, everything is well sought out. You're the type of person to put on the electric blanket for your partner and give them a foot massage. Whatever the case is, cook them a nice meal and just say, I'm cooking for the week. You rest. I'll take care of you. So this is what makes you high caliber. You know, you are exquisite. You are high class. You have an expensive energy. And this is what makes people want you more. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.